Alright, what's up guys? We're back. Finally, I think we got it down. I think that is the seamless transition that we needed. Wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? Hope you guys are having a fantastic, what is today? Tuesday? Tuesday night. Man, it has been pretty busy. Sorry about not streaming yesterday. I was still trying to go ahead and get some stuff ready for tonight's stream. And it's not always the best conversation when you... What a perfect song for this. When you walk into work and your boss pulls you into the office and says, hey, our store's closing down. So that one was kind of late on me last night. So I didn't really, want to stream after I kind of got that. And I had a whole bunch of homework too. I was just like, wasn't really feeling it. But yeah, today's a new day. And we continue on, right? With the Lulu quote. No matter how dark days can become, every day we wake up, our journey begins anew. Alright, so back in the Final Fantasy X realm, we left off in the Thunder Plains. And I was telling you guys about the love that is going to come from me dodging 200 lightning bolts in sub 20 hours. Cactar pillars over there are going to become very important as well. And as always, let me know how audio is. From what I am concerned, it's sounding decent right now.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we really need to get Walker to level up. He needs to be hitting those. Alright, cool. Audio is good. Love to hear it. So, before in the stream's opening, I got the question of perfect. That's what I love to hear. I got the question of, what do I think about all the sports stuff going down? So, let's see. Hockey starts tomorrow, which is great. My Kings are projected to go last in the NHL, which you always love to see. I don't think those projections are right. I think we'll at least do better than Anaheim, but I'm not the NHL. With that league, I'll tell you guys right now. People always say that October is a fun month for sports because of the MLB postseason. NHL is a wonky league. You could just look at the Stanley Cup champion St. Louis Blues last year, see that they were in January 10th, right, pretty much midway through the season, last place in the NHL, and they turn around and win the Stanley Cup. You don't really see that in any other sport. So
Too easy.
even though all projections say my Kongs are not going to be very good this season, I'm still going to watch. We have a very young team. I'm not expecting anything. Maybe a 7th, 8th seed playoff spot. But hey, you always shoot low, right? And something good happens, and you're content.
Well, hello there. Would you like to hear about this place?
So the other thing that happened was in baseball.
Very well. Let me tell you about the crossing.
I'll let this guy go ahead and talk.
A long time ago, this place was a traveler's nightmare. Plains of lightning, plains of thunder. Those who cross are torn asunder. Or so they used to say. Then a man by the name of Bilgan appeared.
I really like how he's here
he
for
built towers that served as lightning rods across the plains.
The lore building that he has is really cool.
Finally, travelers were able to cross in safety. Bilgan was building that tower over there when he was struck and killed by
Not great. Yeah, Mr.
Bilgan was an...
I don't even remember how to pronounce that guy's name. He's making. Other thing that happened in sports ball was, shoot.
Oh yeah.
Champions League was today. Some pretty good matches. The absolute club that is Club Brugge. What lads they are, going into the Bernabeu and drawing 2-2. They had a 2-0 lead too, but fake Madrid came back. Man, what? Hazard looks terrible. He just can't even beat anyone off dribble. Really, the best player that Madrid has now is Benzema. That team has fallen apart. And for those of you guys that are A, Barcelona fans, or B, like me, and always love to see bands, that's a pretty funny thing to see. Bayern beat Tottenham by a small margin of 7-2. And Man City barely beat the Czech Republic, or yeah, the Czech Republic lads that are Dynamo Zagreb. So there's quite a few wonky games today in the Champions League. It is always wonky games in the Champions League, though. I think Juventus beat Leverkusen like 3-0, something like that. Pretty resounding. But that's what you would expect. Leverkusen isn't really having that good of a season, and Juventus just has money.
Good day.
Some pretty big games tomorrow, though.
Is it true?
And
I heard that Maester Seymour and Lady Una are to be wed.
oh God.
It's such great news. I have to tell everyone.
Where'd you hear that?
From the Guado. They were all very excited.
Huh. I'm afraid you heard a little wrong.
Got him.
Una's gonna turn him down.
Oh, really? I see. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm sure that people would have rejoiced all over Spira. Oh.
And the final sports ball thing to happen today was baseball. Now, I have I have a favorite team, which is the Dodgers. I go to a lot of the games. Talked about it on stream. If we go to the World Series, I will probably go to a World Series game. I love the Dodgers. Yeah, that's without a question. But I also I see the Dodgers are like a love for me. Like that's a sports team that I could watch every game of the season in. That's like a love club. Now, there's a few other teams in the MLB that I like the Baltimore Orioles. They're just like such a band mean team. Like I appreciate them. I think they're hilarious. And the others are the Milwaukee Brewers because I just like their team. And I'm pretty half decent with the Seattle Mariners.
Here we go.
Because a lot of their fans are really cool. Like I've never had an issue with a Mariners fan. And they're just cool lads. Like I like them more for their fan base than I do their team. Unlike Milwaukee, I just like the team. So question was what I thought about everything that happened today. Now, with that being said, I of course wanted the Brewers to win in the one-off game against the Nats. That didn't happen, and the reason why I wanted that was because I would have a steady team of support throughout the postseason. Because if that was the case, then the Dodgers and the Brewers would play. And whoever won that series, which it would, if we're just running stats, would be the Dodgers. I'd be okay, that's awesome. But if there was an upset, then I'd be like, okay, cool. Brewers go take it all the way. Now that's it. So Orioles sure as hell ain't in the playoffs.
Whoa!
Mariners aren't either. So I'm like,
Whoa,
we gotta take out the
close
Nats.
one.
Stop kidding around.
The fashion that
Yes, ma'am.
the Nats won today was pretty upsetting. Because the Brewers just aren't a team that you would expect to blow a lead like that.
What's wrong?
I don't think the Dodgers go for a sweep.
You're giving me the
I'm
creeps.
taking Dodgers in 4. I think we lose Game 3. I'm taking in 4.
Hey, whoa!
I want to go home. I hate lightning. I hate thunder. Let's go rest over there. Please.
This storm never stops. Better to cross quickly.
I know, but just for a little while.
Well, what now?
Yeah.
Please? Just a few minutes. I'm scared of lightning. Let's rest, please. Pretty please. I'm too young to die.
Let's just go.
You're mean, cruel. Your moms would be ashamed of you.
Whoa.
Are you having fun doing this to me?
Fine. We rest. She's worse than the storm.
Dang. Oren said he doesn't respect all women.
I'm a little tired. Do you have a room available? Ah, Lady Summoner. Yes, just over that way. Thank you.
I wonder how many times this establishment has been struck by lightning.
It's not like her.
Yeah, wait, what's Yuna's deal? A history? Long ago, fiends known as cactars roamed the Jose continent. Then Lord Ganondorf appeared. Lord Gandalf appeared. And now cactars are in the... Okay, well, that's kind of sad. Hello, Riku, how you doing?
Are you that scared?
When I was little, a fiend attacked me while I was swimming at the beach. My brother tried to beat it back with a spell. Ah! But he missed and hit me instead.
Dang, her brother
It was a
doesn't respect
thunder
one
spell.
another.
Ouch.
She got struck by...
I've been scared
Kind
of
of
lightning
lightning.
ever since.
But it can be effective. Magic is effective against marine fiends.
Hey, your brother had the right idea.
My brother said that too.
You should learn some spells too.
Ah!
Oh, hello.
Maybe later.
Nice to see you again. Welcome to the Rin Travel Agency. Oh.
Of course, the running joke here is that she's out bed. He's out bed. Mr. Walk over here.
I wonder what's wrong with...
Let's see how Mr. Oren's doing.
It's not easy being a guardian to a summoner so young.
Let's go check on Yuna. What is that?
What? Whoa! Oi!
Yes?
Is that Lord Driscoll?
Ow. Oh.
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, well, it's nothing really. I just, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come in. Hey, wasn't that Jisco Guado guy?
The sphere is his will. It says, take care of my son.
I'm sure that's what it says, Yuna.
His son, Seymour? Well, I know one way to take care of him.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What do you think you're up to?
Yuna was acting funny.
Yeah. She'll tell us when she's ready, so hold your chocobos till then. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, well that's closed. Looks like we can't go check out what that sphere was.
She's not going to move unless we do something.
It looks like she got...
If it's okay with Riku, shall we go?
You don't sound very optimistic no more.
It's not stopping, is it?
I mean, no one told you
Don't
that.
tell me you were hoping it would. Fine, stay here.
All right already. But you didn't have to say it like that, you know. You could be more comforting or something.
Orin said,
You know,
absolutely not.
try to cheer me up. You just don't get me at all, do you? Hey, are you listening? I'm not scared. I'm not scared, you hear?
Orin's already like halfway to Bevelle. Oh, it's a photographer. And off he goes. Thank you. Thank you for snapping our picture and running. I hope you get good money on the tabloids with that. All about lightning. Oh, that's right. This is the book you have to read, and then... yeah, you get something. That's right. Man. Why? Okay. Waka, like I haven't leveled Waka in a while, but I thought I'd leveled him enough to where he wouldn't just be like one-tapped. Same with Orin.
This ends now. Farewell.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, alright, I guess. I thought Waka would for sure be a little bit stronger. I also need to get level 2 magic for Yuna. I still can't believe I level 2 magic. Why? I don't want to know. The Iron Giant is the one guy who just don't. This is someone you don't mess around with. I think he's susceptible to Dark Attack. I know he's susceptible to Power Breaking. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to get Yuna out for sure. This would be one for... So she doesn't even have anything cheerful to say, she just kind of yawns.
You place too much trust in your magics.
We can go ahead and maybe summon? Now that should be one, yeah, okay. We'll call it Beefy. Plus Yuna's almost at level 2 magic, so this will be good for that. Yeah. Beeford is doing damage. Can't believe he's doing 800 a hit. Yeah, he's dead. Good choice. Well, you know, Yuna still has quite a while to go. Dang. That is surely my fault. I should have probably been focused on leveling her. Nice. Walk alone warrior.
Farewell.
Warrior just makes this game so much easier in terms of like overall overdrive spam. And once we get attack reels, Absolutely. That's a lot of Blitzball that we need to play. Speaking of which, we're almost at that point where we're going to grind Blitzball. If you thought we had to grind for Triple Triad, well, you were right. We did have to grind for Triple Triad. But now, we get to grind with Blitzball. And if anything, it's almost a little bit easier. Provided that you have the good team. And luckily for us, I think I remember where to get said good team. Now that we have, are you joking me? I didn't want to do this. Whatever. Now that we have, Warrior.
This is for the fallen.
All of this stuff doesn't really matter. Wow, I just flew through that. I think that was the fastest I've ever inserted a button command. This thing deals damage. It for sure needs power break on at all times. I think the ability that I was looking for was defense break, which I'm pretty sure we get semi-soon. He's gonna hit Tidus again, I already know it. We can pull out Yuno. Now that the party's all here, we may as well just focus on them. Plus, Orin has piercing damage. Tidus does not, so whatever.
Farewell.
Yeah, Orin will be able to kind of just tear through pretty much anything.
No
that
time to
actually
waste.
comes in our
Let's
path.
go.
Nice. That's about 800. It's going to be standard for fighting the Iron Giant. What does he get next? Slow? Yeah. Okay. Once again, I've played this game far too many times. Alright. Go ahead and kind of full heal. I've never been ambushed so much in like any playthrough of this game. I do not remember getting ambushed this many times. This is insane. I cannot believe that hit.
Enough.
Alright, I'm trying to think
That's how it's done.
really how much of this game we have left. We have Macarena Temple after this. And then home. It's home after Macarena. Yeah, I was gonna say home. We're about 45%, 50% done. Alright, let me make sure everyone's on Warrior. There we go, okay.
Everyone, wait.
What's up?
I have something to tell you.
Here?
We're almost out of here. Let's go.
I have to say it now.
Over there.
Under the tower where Mr. Man died.
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
But why? Why'd you change your mind?
For Spira's future and Yevon's unity. I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that's Sphere!
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly am sorry, but this
Do you
is...
want any other indication
it
that
is a
Yuna is an
personal matter.
INFJ? She makes a
You're
very
kidding,
wrong
huh?
decision here. That's all the proof you need to know.
As you wish.
I'm sorry.
Just one thing.
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Wait a minute, Orin. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
But that's...
Poor Titus. Didn't
Yuna,
find out that
just
there
one
was an
question.
NTR tag.
Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
Don't know. But I think it is the right thing to do.
Okay, I guess.
I'm glad everyone supports her decision.
Uni. Quiet! I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine.
She said I was a skater
She's
boy.
willing to face
I
sin.
said, "I'll
She's
see you later, boy."
privileged. I didn't understand. But somehow, I felt like I didn't belong. But if I didn't belong with them, I'd be stuck in Spira, alone. And being alone in that place, well, I didn't want to think about it.
Next, we're going to Macarena Temple. Yuna can talk with Seymour there. We Guardians will wait until they're done and plan our next move. Understood?
Now, if I remember correctly, oh my God! What the hell? Stop! Stop! I do not. Please say psych right now, for real. I am sick and tired of getting ambushed. It's every single goddamn fight. All right. Let's pull Lulu. Bring in Yuna. So yeah, alright then, congrats to Yuna on her wedding with a very, very good character, a good-hearted person that is Seymour Guado. You know, everyone should be very, very happy for her. She looks like she's very happy to marry. Pretty much everyone in... I forgot that was AoE, I thought this was a one-tap. Pretty much everyone's very happy for her too, as you can tell. Everyone thinks that she's making the right decision. Alright, at least we get 800 XP for that. We're gonna need it after that. Jeez. I think there is going to be a very cool scene coming. Okay, we weren't ambushed. We weren't ambushed. Love it. Absolutely love it. There is going to be a really interesting scene coming up. Provided that we are at where I think we're at.
That's how it's done.
And I think where we're at is where I think we're at. If we could ever get out of the Thunder Plains, you know, maybe we would go ahead and I would be able to show you said scene. So we're going to be doing something very stupid and run for a chest. You know, hopefully we go ahead and get it. Of course we don't. At least we don't get ambushed. That's always a plus. Titus go for the kill. Hate to see it happen. Walker go for the kill. Alright, not too shabby. You know what? I want to keep Titus in. It's Lulu time.
Allow me.
Yeah, no, oh my god. Yes, we are exactly where I think we're at. Okay. So, for those of you guys that play Brave Exvius and have been there for a very long time, there was a 10 event, when the Tidus Unit was first announced. Wow, this is a lot. And it chooses a certain location that some people were kind of questioning, because there's a lot of really, really impactful Final Fantasy X locations.
Bring it on.
So some people were kind of like, why did you choose said location? It's not really that pivotal to the story. And I would agree. There's a lot of times in Final Fantasy X where the ambiance, just everything. Like, there is just an incredible feeling with a lot of the locations. The next location that we're going to be heading to is the scene of where the Brave Exvius event takes place. And as a result of which, those of you guys that did the event and were lucky enough to get your hands on Tidus, one of my favorite songs in the game plays, which is The Calm Before the Storm. This is also the place where we're going to get Kimahri's ultimate weapon. Not like we've been using Kimahri. If you could tell, that is the one character that we haven't been using. Props to us.
You're worried about Yuna.
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
I just don't get it. Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary, she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that makes me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is. She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Don't talk too highly of her, Warren.
Yuna's easy to read.
Yeah, she is.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
Dang, Warren popped off.
Slowpokes!
Sorry. It's funny how calm I was. Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway. And well, maybe. I realized that Yuna and I'd never, you know. Yuna, let's go.
Alright, from this point on, this game is going to get very, very hectic. Enjoy like the next 2 hours. 3 hours? 4 hours? I lose track because this game is about to get very cash money.
Guardians should fight, not think.
Not so much in terms of like difficulty. Difficulty is going to remain substandard, a little bit more difficult. Not like, oh my god, this game is so hard, more difficult. Not for a while, but everything that is going to be happening, and it's going to be a lot, is it's going to be pretty crazy. So strap yourself in for a ride, and
Thought so.
if you have any questions before, please let me know, because the story is, like I said, like no joke, and anyone in chat who has played this game will be able to tell you the same. Everything that's going to be happening is, like, this game takes a ride. So sit back and enjoy. That's about all I could say. This song is very, very well placed, considering that this is very much the calm before the storm. And I really like the song. It's both melancholic, a little bit haunting. It's one of my favorite of the dungeon songs. I guess you can even call it that. If you use the term dungeon song, I would go ahead and say he hit exactly what we needed him to hit. Yeah, everything. As chat said, like this part of the game is it's going to pop off. It's going to be insane. It is going to be fast. So if you have any questions before going into this second half of the game, please let me know right now. Feel free to ask them anytime in chat.
No time to waste. Let's go.
If you have anything, because like I said, things are going to be flying at you at a rapid pace. A lot of questions at that same time will be left answered, though. Very important questions that I've purposely kind of brushed over in the stream because I knew it was going to be talked about. Chimera?
You're wasting our time.
Oh god. Someone call you.
All right, you asked for it.
No, but for real, if any of you guys have any questions, please just let me know. I just misclicked wonderful. And it's really ask now or forever hold your peace, because it is, things are going to happen at a rapid pace. I will do my best to explain them. I need to try and set a record for this. 2:48. I think our last one was way faster. What's the next one we get? Energy Rain? Megado Flame too? Oh god. In Before Silenced. Oh, what? That hit? Oh, I was just kidding. I was absolutely just kidding. Base Waka, thank you. Now that he's silenced, can he just not attack? He can, but it doesn't do anything. That's great. The monster that does the most amount of magic damage is susceptible to being silenced. And then on that same token too, if any questions come up during, feel free to ask. Like, seriously, any questions. I know I've only answered just a few, like a tiny amount. I know this block can be a little bit confusing. So, anything at any time, please just let me know. Of course, if it is something that enters spoiler territory and it's like going to be answered, I'm not going to answer it, and I'll just say, hey, your question's going to be answered in you know, an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Wait, okay, so that's interesting. Even though silenced, Megado Flame can still be casted. Is he just gonna spam it? Okay, now he lost a turn. He should be dead now? Okay, now. There we go. This is a really good place to level grind, as you guys can tell. Oh, look who it is. You can tell by that Chad run. Look at that stride.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up?
We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her!
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
Dang.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Aaron.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
So as good as the XP is here, we are not going to stay and level grind. Even though we probably should. We're just gonna go ahead and kill things as they come. And wish for the best, because the next fight, I said I have a lot of, I have like 3 or 4 fights that are my least favorite in the game. One of them is coming up. And it's not so much as for its difficulty as for its mechanics. There is one of these in every Final Fantasy, give or take. And man, are they just not fun. That is pretty much all I'll say about that. We'll see when we get there, and then we are going to get there soon. Beating this boss fight, which really isn't too difficult like I was saying. It's not really the difficult, I just hate the mechanics behind it. Beating this boss fight yields a certain thing that I've been talking about all game, which will be explained when we get there. Furthermore, I never really
isn't solving anything.
realized the difficulty spike. Not spike, but like the monsters here aren't dying in one hit. What does Lulu learn here? Bio? Why? I promise, I'm not looking at like a list. I don't know how I remember these things, you guys. I remember the most wonky things about this game. Alright, so here's how we get Kamari's ultimate
A
weapon.
butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
It's not hard to do. But it's just not fun. And it's not something that we're going to be doing right now. Fork 'em. We're going to go ahead and instead be fighting monsters that I'm surprised we can kill. Ixion should be charged. I lied. Oh well. We don't need, like, this isn't like a level 3 magic time. I don't... It is so beyond me why things are not dying in one hit. Oh, I forgot his staff. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that Brotherhood has water elemental attached to it. It's alright though, you guys. We're almost out of here. It's almost time for everything to become tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. Alright. I was gonna say, I think there's one more pathway and it's this, and then we're out. Provided that these fights ever let us get out. Did he really just hit that right now? Oh my god, he did. Oh, 1488 on that? Are you serious? Why? When did the Tita's power spike happen? I have no idea what abilities Walk is about to learn. Darkbuster and then Drain. I didn't even know that Waka learned Drain. Like, even midway through that. I think I just missed a chest because we're playing on such a fast pace. Yeah, okay. Now, I kind of understand things. It's not that the monsters in here are really that... They do have more health, obviously, hence why we're getting more XP. And they're a little bit more difficult, but everything that we have is pretty much water elemental. I don't even think we have another sword for T Citizen Brotherhood. Did I miss a chest? Yeah, I did. Okay. Remedy. Oh, man. On that same token, we should still... At least Orange should be one-tapping these things. Maybe he needs a new weapon as well. Orange Sphere Grid throughout has the weakest. He just has piercing. Oh, strength 10. Wow, why didn't I have that on? Strength 5, strength 10. That's gonna be our best bet. Honestly, Magic 5 is our best for that. Strength 5, strength 10. That's good. That's fine, that's fine. Don't care. We don't got anything for her. Okay. Oh, I just totally used the wrong... Nice. Now Lulu might be dead. Warren can't... Really? Still can't get a kill. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Just can't catch a break. Alright, well, at the very least, we are definitely... There we go, Lulu, thank you. I just healed him. Again, what am I thinking? At the very least, we are getting some decent XP. No. No, 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 we're not doing that. Alright, here is the scene that I was talking about a little bit earlier. Also comes equipped with the boss. So.
Well,
Holiday prices on all items is...
Alright. First strike is good. We don't need it. Force knuckles, maybe. Yeah, you're not
Too expensive.
Yeah, it is too expensive.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin...
It won't take long.
Man just chopped down a tree. Just like that. The true Chad. Alright. Oh, we look at that new hidden little pathway. Alright. This also looks like the location where you meet Yuna in Final Fantasy, or World of Final Fantasy. Wolf. Just kind of realized that.
This place... It's just water, isn't it?
This is what spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
Alright.
What's that?
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
Now, this is the Metamorphosis boss. I said every Final Fantasy has one, the Spheromorph, because what this boss is a random element is attached. So, for example, Blizzard. Okay? That means that he is weak to fire, or fire up. Every time that you hit, he will do a counter attack. And he randomly changes his element throughout the fight. Every Final Fantasy has one of these, and man, are they annoying. At the very least, Lulu is, there you go, elemental shift. It is now random. We have no idea which one it is. So, if we were to attack with Tidus, there's a chance that we heal the boss. If he doesn't go ahead and use a magic attack, which you never know if he's going to, so we know. Okay, now it changes again. Your best bet is to go ahead and swing your sword at it, hope that he, there you go, counters with whatever element that he is, and you using Lulu, or whoever your magic user is, if you're playing on the other sphere grid, go and then just exploit that. I don't think he elemental shifted. Oh great, see, like that. I didn't realize that.
It absorbs all spells.
I should have probably have Grand Summoned. As long as there's an elemental shift, we're good. This is where having a high level Aeon bunch will help you. Because this right now will hit at least probably 3k. Or almost hit damage cap and overkill the boss. Nice! We almost just hit our first 999. Thank you, Beefert. Alright, well, like I was saying, not very difficult, but just kind of annoying. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this scene play out. Jecht's Sphere. That was a lot of XP.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Jecht left it here 10 years ago. Play it back. What are you taking?
Well, you said it was gonna be a long trip. We'll be seeing a lot of neat things, right? So I thought I'd record it all in this. To show to my wife and kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon. Oren, could you stand closer to him? Good. That should do it.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite?
Jacked.
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna.
I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the hurry, man?
Let me tell you what the hurry is.
Oren!
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on. You'll be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well, never mind, I'm no good at these things. Anyways, I believe in you. Be good. Goodbye.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jacked had already accepted his fate.
His fate?
Jacked he was always talking about going home to Xanarkand. That's why he took all those pictures, to show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened gradually, but Jacked changed. He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then, he gave up going home?
That was his decision.
I guess I understood. My old man, he knew there was no way back home, back to Xanarkand. He wanted to go home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back, I don't think he would have left his friends behind before their journey was complete. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
Alright, Jack's spheres. Spheres that document Jack's journey are now all hidden all over Spira. Defeating the Spheromorph has unlocked them that once are unlocked the seals that once bound them. Find them. And of course with that, we now find out how to level up Oren's overdrive. It is by finding the various spheres that are hidden around all of Spira. I was talking about it earlier. So the designation Final Fantasy F, I will quote it in its legality term. I really love how Tidus' theme is playing in this because it's very symbolic of something. More on that later. The designation FFX3 a few months ago had been copyrighted and trademarked by Square Enix, basically confirming in legal terms that Final Fantasy X-3 is going to exist. They haven't announced it, obviously, but it is something that is in the works. I don't know if you guys have heard that before, if this is the first time you're hearing it, but you heard it here first, if so. Final Fantasy X-3 is a thing. They just haven't announced it yet. The designation is there, and unless they are worried that Final Fighter 13 is going to take it from them.
Jekt loved you.
Final Fantasy X-3. I'll wait till this goes out.
Come on, please.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
Enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Final Fantasy X-3 is a thing because the designation of FFX3 is copyright, so no one can use that in any of their games as shorthand. So it is a thing. They just haven't announced it yet. And some of the talks that I've heard of people going and kind of sorry about that, running up with different theories.
Look at this.
They
always leave me behind.
Final Fantasy X-3 is going to be a prologue, a prelude.
There.
Where you play as Jekt, Braska, and Auron.
How'd you know what it wanted?
Others say that it takes place after 10-2.
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
Chocobo breeder.
Yeah, I think so too. You know,
so,
I might just give it a try.
Those spheres are hidden all over now.
Would Captain Lucille...
They're even in Besaid. Like, they are all over. And we're gonna get all of them. They... oh, God. They have some very, very cool little insights on the plot. And they definitely give you Jekt, young Auron, and Braska. They're just different opinions on what's going on. They are not in order. I will do my best to do them in order, but you will see how all three of the characters drastically change. And as you guys saw from just that short bit, even Auron has changed quite a bit since 10 years ago.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
Anything.
Make sure you're prepared, right? Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember.
All right.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
Trust me, he'll let you.
Of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Yep, I'm certain.
Goodbye.
Bye, Yuna.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer.
I'm certain no
I'll
scheming
send someone
is
to
going
escort
on.
you.
Thank you, Trommel. I could definitely...
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
Oh no!
Albert!
Trommel, protector.
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
Riku! Tu den dan van hun we kadrek! Win bunalwik magic yut aeon yakemat.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
God thrust!
Alright, this boss. Not too difficult. It's just annoying. Very, very annoying. TLDR, it is weak to thunder, as you can tell. It is a Macarena weapon after all. The issue here is that little thing at the top. No! That was terrible. Is going to seal all bit of magic that we have. As you can tell, that's really not good, especially since we rely on it so heavily, especially in a fight where you need it to win. The strategy is very simple for this fight. You want to go ahead and kill the negator. Get haste up immediately once you have the opportunity to do so, or use an Aeon. And then from that point you can go ahead and pretty much easily win it. So, I'll show you here. Negator down. Now we can use... We could use everything. So, we're going to go haste. We're going to pull out Orin. And now the damage is going to start flowing. I think Ixion has a limit break already too. The mana beam is what we want to go ahead and avoid. Think of this as a countdown similar to Bahamut, if you will. It's that same exact thing. I hate this fight for reasons like this. The thing counterattacks like no tomorrow. Your best bet is to pull out an Aeon just to tank the mana beam, because the mana beam does a lot of damage, and it also brings the negator back. But if you're lucky like we are and have Grand Summon or Ixion's near full, you can go ahead and pretty much win the fight in 3 hits. So Mana Beam is going to be in 2 turns, Mana Beam is going to be in 1 turn, and Mana Beam will be casted. Reminder, this thing has 14k HP. We've already hit it down like 4 times with Thundera. or Thor's Hammer there did almost 9k. This thing's already almost dead. We can go ahead and end it right now. Oh, wow, 3,500 left? And the negator's back, yay! Alright, let's go ahead and pull in Waka. Let's try and get Thunder this time. I need to click when it's red. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's wonderful. Alright. Oh, that's a misclick. We're going to want to bring in Tidus. Alright, it's under a K HP now. One Lulu hit will do it. We just gotta get that negator. Next Waka turn. Unless we kill this thing before, jeez. Alright. We'll have Lulu deal the final hit right now. Holy shoot! Rip Tidus not getting XP for that. Two elixirs.
Milady. Riku! Ich fem dan vidran.
Eistra guardian of Yuna, wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
Tu drek je moha, kekten.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al bed? Why?
Because I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al bed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al bed used the forbidden Macarena. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use Macarena.
You got proof? Show me proof.
Got him.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me.
Dang.
Where did
Take
sin
off
come
the
from,
fedora,
huh?
Riku.
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking.
Dang, wake up, sheeple.
Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want Sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know?
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Al bed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Al bed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al bed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al bed.
Ha!
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride!
You sure you know how to drive this?
Kimari just picks it up.
Better than Kimari does.
Now there is a little bit of a chemistry thing
I
here.
hope that you're not too mad
Depending
at
on which
Waka.
character you
Hey, not
have
at
the
all.
most in your party and do the most dialogue interactions with, they'll write on the back of your snowmobile.
Thank you.
It's just a slightly different scene. I guess in our case, because we use her so much, ours is the
Say, what do you think of Riku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Albed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Albed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Macarena weapon, right?
Looks like
And
Titus is
got
off the
killed
edge
by
there.
Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Alright, Macarena Temple. And oh man, is this plot gonna get crazy. Let's go ahead and sphere grid up on all those unlocks that we got from that boss fight that Titus unfortunately died in, or else otherwise he would have quite the bit. I think Yuna, even though she is gone right now, leveled up like 4 times too? Something like that. Lost my gang. Here you go. Alright. I'm just going to times 4 speed this. Spoiler, non-spoiler, we have a cloister trial coming up. You guys probably already knew that because we're at Macarena Temple.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Albed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
Hello, Trommel.
Ah, Lady, you... Thanks to you, you have... It...
Wait, what do you have to give us, Trommel? A shell charge.
There you are.
Oh, it's everyone's favorite character.
So, Lady Yuna is getting
Look at Riku
married.
in the back getting jiggy.
You shouldn't kid around about these things.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
I like how she came over just to tell us that we were wrong.
Nah, it's complicated.
Trommel in the background.
Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials.
The cloister?
With Maester Seymour.
Alright, hello band. Looks like they're getting jiggy. We can go ahead and get some of the chests here, get a little bit of gil.
Lord Jisco! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Ah, what? What is what? Lord Jit, what?
What has happened?
Are you okay?
Why would the lady have...
This may well answer a few questions.
I told you guys the plot was gonna get a little crazy. Let's begin the downward spiral that is Final Fantasy X.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. but I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart.
Yeah, I agree too.
He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him. Because I was not wise enough, he has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Anyways, I agree that is one of the best OST placements in the entire
Wonderful.
game.
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
Kitty. Oh. I love this right here. I shall pretend I did not see that. I can't believe what I've seen. It can't be happening. Think about what Seymour said before Operation Mi'ihen, and those words become all the more
What has
relevant.
happened?
So a little bit of insight on what that was.
Hooray! Oh, I hear Lady Yu. I wonder if that means just like Lady Yu.
So that sphere, as kind of talked about
Kimari's up ahead. Go.
with Unsent.
Right.
Unsent are people
We
who...
will protect Yuna from anyone,
I'll explain when we do the cloister trials. I hate
even
these
a
cloister
maester.
trials.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault, it must be done.
Alright, so... as explained by Orin, an Unsent is someone who... Oh, wait, no, there's something before. Shoot. I forgot that the Cloister Trials comes after.
Seymour!
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me!
Got him. I really like Seymour's theme. Kind of a banger.
Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it? Lady Yuna, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then. What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I I will fight you too.
All right.
Maester Seymour! So be it.
Alright, I'll explain more as the Cloister of Trials is ongoing, but shoot. I really do not like this fight. This is like a 5 part fight. I'm not a fan of any of it. This will be a challenge, to say the least. Let's see our question mark new summon. Who could it be? Alright.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima!
Here's part 2. Of course, you guys should recognize everyone's favorite Aeon as from the Blitzball tournament. And as you guys may have expected, this is not going to be an easy fight. Sitting on a massive 18k HP. Once that overdrive gauge fills and Oblivion is activated, it is pretty much a one-hit kill no matter how you look at it. Aeons are important in this fight just to go ahead and tank over Oblivion. This is not an easy fight, you guys. By any and all means, this is not an easy fight. Oblivion would kill a party, like literally wipe your whole party if not out for an Aeon. Your best bet is to just slam to the slaughter your Aeons. Hopefully you get lucky like we are right now. Do the old snap. Hit. Hey, that's our first damage cap. Go ahead and do something like that because once overpower fills, you guys, we don't live. Okay. I am honestly surprised we've made it this far. That we're gonna use this as a healing round. Shiva is really, really strong. Really? 3k for Mazara? We might be able to kill him before Overpower hit or Oblivion hits. Oh, that we do. What's his HP at? Please hit 3k. Oh, it's not great. It is not great. Please, yes, 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 yes. All right, now here enter phase 3.
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
This phase is my least favorite. But guess what? We ain't even gotta worry. Shiva just took out 3 bosses by herself. Shiva went off. In that fight, he can like triple double cast. It's insane. But yeah, Shiva just one-tapped that was amazing. What a showing.
Yuna, you would pity me now?
Seymour is died. Send him, Yuna. He is died. Send him.
Lord Seymour.
You don't want to have a chance for him to come back to life. Yuna, send him.
What happened here?
What have I done?
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all.
Yuna, send him.
Seymour struck first. He's the bad guy.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
No, stop! Stay away from him, traitors!
Oh, great.
Traitors.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
It won't be that easy. Let's get out of here.
we got XP for that. We don't deserve XP for that. Ooh. Shiva deserves... I hate when it's on the left side of the screen. Shiva deserves every bit of XP that whatever we just got, that honestly doesn't deserve to be ours. I cannot believe how much dominance one Aeon had right there. That's something that is really hard to come by, you guys. We may have just witnessed, I wouldn't say a Final Fantasy first, because, you know, but that Omega weapon clear, that was like a Final Fantasy first. I could guarantee that that probably has never been done. If it has been done, not recorded upon. That wasn't a first, but that was very either really good planning from me to use the Blazera trick, or we just kind of got lucky dog. Let's play Blitzball. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fly through this temple here. I am not a fan of this temple by any means.
Oh! Give me a break. What?
Mostly because I always forget how this dumb temple works. So it's recap time. While I go ahead and hate myself for doing this. So that sphere that we found is what was on Lord Jiskel. So when we went to the far plane, we went to the home of the Guado in Guado Salam. More or less, what we got was a look at the far plane, which is more or less the life stream, heaven, whatever you want to call it. Upon leaving, a certain Lord Jiskel Guado comes out, and everyone's very confused by it because the only people who can survive after death are people who basically have unfinished business, or they are, you know, we'll talk about the latter part later, but think of it as people who are still alive after death are they have something to complete. It doesn't really matter. That second part, like I said, won't matter until later anyways. So, after Yuna sends a now unscented Lord Jiskel Guado, he drops a sphere to which Yuna grabs and doesn't show anyone. At the Thunder Plains, she goes ahead, and when she was in a room, that is when she went and decided on opening. I messed that up terribly. Like I said, I hate this place. She goes ahead and she decides that she's gonna open it. And she watches it, and then she decides that after hearing what we saw from Lord Driscoll, she wants to go ahead and 500 IQ, Seymour, go ahead and marry him, and then negotiate with him. The problem was that she wasn't 500 IQ, and instead was rather like maybe 30 IQ. So she goes over to Macarena to go ahead and accept his marriage proposal, as he was the head maester of the Macarena temple. And she walks off the party, kind of leaves us by our lonesome, and the sphere falls out of her backpack, as noted by some of the people working at the temple. They all open it to see what was inside, and of course it's Mr. Driscoll's sphere, talking about it's a day before he died actually, and talking about how due to traumatic events in his childhood between his wife and his son, Seymour will probably kill him soon. So that is where we're at now. This and the temple at Bavel, which are literally the... hold on. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna go... My dog's crying. I gotta go let her out to go to the bathroom. I forgot how to do this temple, too, so give me time to think. Give me a quick second. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep. So, still clueless on how to do all this. Do we need this one? Did we do it? Which one was the second one? Oh, yeah, we just go ahead and put it there. Okay. Never mind. It wasn't as complex as what I thought. You thought we were done, though. You guys must have forgotten that there is a destruction sphere here that we haven't gotten. Now enters the more annoying part of this. That thing's going to go ahead and yeet on over yonder. It's going to turn into the destruction sphere. And now comes the fun part. Because we kind of had to redo a little bit of everything. So, we're going to go ahead and move this over here. We're going to get that ice thing. Push that over there. And now we're going to take this out, and then we're going to go run up and create that little bridge. Grab the destruction sphere and put it on the little pedestal, whatever this thing is. I was gonna say pedestal, but that is definitely not the right term. Push it, have it slide all the way down. Take this, I believe, put it right here. Yeah. It'll go ahead and reveal that. Open up that seal and we get a Lux Sphere. Hope you guys are excited about that because we don't got any sphere to use on Luck. And now the reset part begins. And also the frustration because I do not remember how in the world to do this. We're missing something's wrong. Something is wrong. I think we have to go ahead and reset it again. Our seal is open. Yep, we had to go ahead and reset again. And the cycle begins anew. We want to go ahead and push this down. Run over here, make that little block thing. See, now this destruction sphere is annoying to get because you have to go complete it, come back, complete it, come back, complete it, come back. Oh god. Oh no. The last one at Bevel isn't really hard to get. In fact, I think you automatically get the last one because you can't revisit the Temple of Bevel. Don't quote me on that, but I think you automatically get it. This is by far and long the most annoying one to get, as you can tell, because you have to go and redo this like 5 times in order to fully get everything in it. And by and large, this is the most commonly forgotten one because you can't revisit this temple. Mind you, you've just attempted murder and pretty much have just killed a maester. You're as a heretic level as Ramza is, so you know you're not going to be able to go back to Yevon's most holy institutions. So keep that in mind throughout the rest of this story. Okay, I think this hellish place is done, provided we don't accidentally step. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Please,
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Jiskel's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this?
Hey!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Oh, wait.
Run!
Alright, well there goes our evidence. That wouldn't hold up in a court of law. Anyways, I know the plot is going off here, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream tonight, right here. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I know it's getting very exciting, but I will be back tomorrow, provided that, you know, I don't have to sit in too much traffic on my way home from school. It'll probably be a little bit later tomorrow too. 12, probably 11:30, 12. Depending on what time the old professor lets me get out of class. Anyways, I'm so sorry to leave it at a cliffhanger. I know we just got branded heretics, right? But this will be one that we have to leave for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for listening, following, donating, everything. I wouldn't be here without you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the unconditional support. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Have a nice night, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy out there. See you guys later.